Hello! Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome to the final of our little old series. So I'm going to quickly just make the post to say that we're live. And once we've done that, we will commence with the journey to finish this series. Now, I realize that I could potentially be ending up turning this from episode final to episode 6, but... And we're live! Come see the potential end to our Living World Season 1! Season exclamation mark! Fuck's sake, I did it twice. There we go. So, we are live. We are ready. I am pumped. Let's fucking go. So, we have returned. My character is ready and raring to go. We're going to be going for a little bit longer than usual. I was going to go for something like a couple of hours, but considering how we've entered into the new episode, and we've already gotten a bit into it, I am ready to prepare for a slightly longer stream to wrap up this little thing. Oh, hello, I've received a letter. And my phone. Right, so. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So, bonus event, trouble at Fort Mariner, Port Trouble. Okay. So, we were at the precipice of... Ah, wrong mount! Worm with wings. There we go. So, in the previous episode, we were unveiling and destroying and stopping Scarlet Witch's heinous crimes. Okay. Delete. Delete. Huh. 4 years old. GG. But yeah, so we are now in the process of potentially making preparations for the ultimate battle of Lion's Arch, the old Lion's Arch. The Lion's Arch that actually looks a lot better than the current one. Yes, I'll say it. New Lion's Arch sucks. It's too wavy, too silly, and just... it's bigger. That's one of the things I will say. It's bigger. But that does not always denote it being better. Just saying. Like, I've been to plenty of places in my time, and I will say that Lion's Arch, while it's a good place, like, it's not... It services the needs of the players, but the problem I feel is that it's too wide, too spread out. And I don't... And again, just because something can be bigger does not always mean it should be bigger. He says as he gets stuck. Fuck it. Yup. Right, so, connecting the pieces. Ah, look at that. Nice, nice. By the way, if you hear some noises in the background, I am currently having some soup. Like... Oh, that's so much better. Like, here's the thing, right? If memory serves correctly, this was the... Gatherer/technical spot. So they concentrated all of the useful shit in this small section here. Hello, gamer. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. We're just completing the final section of Living World Season 1. But no, so as I was saying, so basically, the map here is obviously a little bit smaller. It's not, like, smaller in the sense of... Yeah, there's not a huge amount of difference in terms of, like, size comparison, but they've... But in the areas that matter, there's a lot of it's more concentrated around here. And obviously there's a bit of a dead area where there's parts where you don't really need to go to or anything else. And the Fort Mariner with the dungeons and the fractals of the mist, which is located over yonder, over there. Whereas with this one, I don't know. I really like this version. It feels better. It feels like a more refined thing, which is hilarious. And apparently we are under attack. Okay. bit news to me, but okay. Oh, Vanguard. Okay. So this could be the ultimate. Yeah, we've been realizing that Scarlet Witch has been experimented on, and unfortunately, she kind of gone a bit cray-cray. And at this point, we don't know why she's so desperate to do something in Lion's Arch. All we know is that Lion's Arch is somehow connected. Obviously, we know now why this is all connected, but still, this is connected, and obviously bad things are happening as a result of that. So, Mr. I can... Yeah! Ow, ow. Ow. Bitch. Nice. Nice. What's up?
Stay out of trouble.
Okay.
Greetings.
Let me talk to
I'd
you.
offer the traditional pirate's greeting, but your spleen is better unperforated.
Looks like we had to leave the disturbance. What happened? Smashed and grabbed from the other side of the new mist portal. Okay. So basically, they've somehow been able to breach through. Most intriguing. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, no, I do prefer this version of LA, just because it feels better.
It all happened so fast.
More like it's a human thing.
Scarlet's minions were everywhere. They had our backs to the wall from the very beginning. One of them broadcast Scarlet's voice. She said, "Vacation's over, Mai. I have work for you in the mists." The invaders took Mai to a portal outside. They had to fight past a squad of Lion Guard to get there. And two strangers, a golem and a Nord lad with a fearsome mace. After Mai entered the portal, the golem went after her. The Norn shouted for it to stop, but it wouldn't. It declared, "Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing." And actually ran faster.
Uh-oh. Okay. Where's this portal? Uh-oh.
Stay out of trouble.
Uh-oh. So, the start of something terrifying? Maybe? Whee! But yeah, like, I realize that my particular take on Lion's Arch probably isn't going to be very accepted, but for me, I kind of feel like things are a bit too spread out at some points, as well as I just, aesthetically wise, I don't like the design. I don't like the wavy style thing to it. It looks funky, but I prefer the more ramshackle, wooden kind of vibe, which this, it doesn't quite. But, you know, my opinion on that one, so. Right, where is... Okay, looks like I've been given permission to... Whee! Enter edge of the mists, right. Wah! Aw, boo. Head to the edge of the maze or gates at Lion's Arch. Oh, great! I gotta potentially do World v World. Really, game? Well, yeah, I know. Right. So how do I travel? Okay. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Right, world versus world. So how do I select a team? Am I even allowed to select a team? Because this stream will be very quick if it isn't. Right. Okay, I can actually... Population unknown. You know what? I'll... Yeah, Silent Woods. I will... Yeah, I'll just hop into a team. I'm not going to do anything, mind. I'm just literally going to do this. But, be that. I was going to say, like, if the game wasn't going to let me do this, I'd be like, right, well, there goes the stream. It's an hour. We were in for all of 12 minutes. Right, sweet. Right, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Oh! Well, yeah, looks like this is my first time being here, so apparently.
To find you sitting still, short pants. The way you took off, I figured you'd be halfway to Mount Maelstrom by now.
Scruffy, my golem, broke down. And I still learned more in the short time I've been here than you have in your whole life.
Ooh.
What happened? Why did your silly magical machine man stop working?
I was studying that strange device, but every time I got too close, it zapped me and knocked me back. Eventually, Scruffy's power cells shorted out and pieces of him fell off. That activated his emergency mode. So he followed protocol like he's supposed to. He carried me here, spit me out, and then powered down. And you've got a lot of nerve calling Scruffy silly. With those clothes and that haircut.
So your golem's dead. Why don't you just walk out of here?
Same reason you don't fly out, because I can't. My ears, how thick are you? See these legs? They don't work right. I can't walk very far unassisted.
Sorry. I didn't know. What did you learn about those, things you were studying before your golem broke?
As if you'd understand. Alright, I've got nothing but time, so let's give it a go. They appear to be survey probes, for the purpose of identifying high-energy thermic channels and matrices.
So it's like magical energy is a swirling storm, and these things are mapping it.
A trifle simplistic, but yes, that's exactly the case.
Okay, truth time. Why did you run away from me? Why did you come here in the first place?
It's not personal. I just wanted to see Scarlet's handiwork up close. Her marionette was amazing. Inspiring. When I saw her minions running through a portal, I followed them.
You were supposed to stay with me. I told you to stop.
Sosha tells me to do stuff all the time. So does Warp. I don't listen to them either.
What's your story anyway, Tiny? How does a little thing like you get into such big trouble?
It's tiny, and I'm a progeny prodigy. I've got important people fighting for the right to be my teacher.
Important people, huh? Are they real people? Or just big-eared figments of your overactive imagination?
They're real, but they all want to tell me what to learn. I'd rather be like Scarlet. Take my own courses.
Wolf's tail, girl. Don't be too much like Scarlet, okay? One's way too many.
Oofed. Nice little back and forth.
Welcome. Tell me more about the probes you examined.
They're well designed. They emit pulsed eldritch waves that register the relative strength of all local ambient magic.
Like the way bats hunt? They let out a chirp and react to what that chirp bounces off of.
Right again! I'm clearly a good influence on you.
What do you think those probes of Scarlet's are looking for?
Best guess? The transcendent magic channels that span the globe. Old-fashioned synergetics texts call them ley lines. Normally you can't see them or touch them, but they're real. Magic finds its own path, like rivers running to the sea. The probes are trying to identify the biggest and strongest of these ley lines.
Uh-oh.
But I'm not sure why. Not yet.
Na, 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 na. I know why. I won't say it for spoiler reasons, but I know why.
Hello, hello, hello.
So, will... what was your golem's name again?
Scruffy.
Will Scruffy work again if you get the stuff you need? I'd get it for you, but I can't leave you unprotected.
You're sweet. And absolutely. I built him for maximum ease of maintenance. All he needs are some replacement parts.
Right, so,
Maybe rough around the edges,
to be fair, this is actually my first time visiting the Mists, so, hey-ho, opportunity to explore.
That's good then. Right?
Ram, will you tell me a story while we wait?
After you ran off on me, and all the abuse you heaped on me since we got here, I get plenty of that back in Cragstead.
You don't spend much time around Asura, do you? We only abuse people we like, or those we're trying to improve.
Fine, I'll assume you like me. Once upon a time, there was a brave and handsome Norn named Ram.
Ah, I've heard this one already. From you. Twice.
So, this would appear to be a Mists of some sort. And it is... Oh, are you fucking serious? Oh, that's a dick move, game, and no mistake. You know what? No, I'm not doing that. No, no, no. I am not subjecting myself to this bullshit. This is what happens when you piss off a fan, ArenaNet. You lose content. I do apologize for those who are wondering, oh, will he do the thing? I won't do the thing. No, as I said, the plan for this particular game for me is that once I finish doing this shit, I'm going to not play Guild Wars again.
Got candy?
So ask some questions. What did you hope to learn? What did you learn about the probe? Explain the ley lines.
Did you know Scarlet attended each of the 3 colleges, and that she worked at the inquest? Oh, and that she...
If you believe the rumors. I talked with an Asura named Vorp. He says it was all bunk. I'm inclined to agree.
I know what Vorp says, but her twisted creatures weren't bunk. The Hollow Pirates either. Some Asura are just jealous.
That's enough about Scarlet for now. Jormag's tooth. You really need a new hero.
Well, do something heroic enough and I might change my mind.
Yeah, I'm finally able for the first... God Christ almighty, yeah. Right, let's leave this place. Can I not just leave the Mists? Right, world versus world. Can I not leave the Mists now? Like, I don't have any interest in this area. How the fuck do I leave? Is there a way I can leave this place? Oh, okay. Why can't I leave? So it's... You know what? If I log out and then log back in... Yep, that works. Oh god, it's so silly, but it works. That's the best part. It actually fucking works, which I'm happy about. Now, but basically, for context, for those who are watching in the future as well as watching now, so basically, I completed a... God, was it really last year? It was last year, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. Well, anyway, so last year I completed a grind for a... Was it really last year? Oh, okay, gamer. Have a good one. Thank you for joining on the stream. But no, so like, previously... No, I understood what you said, Gamer. It's all good. I know internet speech. Unfortunately, there are words now that are being created that I'm now having to Google. I've had to... You know what? I think I've reached the point now where I'm beginning to see things that are a bit of an age thing for me, which is a bit depressing. Like, there have been multiple occasions now where I've had to Google what a word is, like DAP. Never heard of what that one was. That I didn't know what that meant. Situationship, that's another word that I had absolutely no idea what that meant. And I'm like, oh. You know, like, there was just some words that I'm like, the fuck's that? Oh, Christ. But anyway, so to explain the situation with Guild Wars and why I am kind of shitting on it a bit harshly at points, mainly, so the reason why is because in last year I decided, you know, I'd been playing Guild Wars 2 and I'd actually done a live series, a live Let's Play series, basically where I was playing Guild Wars 2 and playing through the Living World story to catch up to where I could actually finally play the game and the expansion End of Dragons, which was an expansion released all the way back in 22. And I didn't, because one of my sister bought me the game, and she, you know, because she's a massive Guild Wars 2 fan, so, you know, she was like, oh yeah, this game's gonna be great, and I'm like, yeah, thank you so much, I really appreciate it, and I didn't play it. Other things came up, and I basically just didn't play it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play this thing, because, you know, it's only fair. I didn't want to sort of waste, I don't want to feel like people wasted money on it. And so for a long time, I sort of, for bit by bit, worked my way through the Living World Season 4 story. And it was great. I was enjoying it. Everything was fantastic. The story was ridiculous in terms of, like, how good it was. There was the episode Icebrood Saga, which, in comparison to Living World Season 4, wasn't as good as it could have been. There was definitely some rushingness to it. There were some characters who I felt like they wanted me to... The story and the characters and their interactions wanted me to not like them. But because I am of a particular persuasion, ideologically speaking, I actually found myself loving the character who they obviously wanted me to not like. And so I ended up... I ended up not really... not following what they wanted me to follow. Which is fine, you know, it is what it is, interpretations and whatnot. But the story just felt a bit rushed. There was definitely... more could have been done, and... it wasn't, and as a result, the game the experience of Guild Wars 2 kind of suffered a bit, which is fine, not the end of the world. You can't win them all. But then I decided to go for this worm with wings, and the reason why I call it Worm with Wings is because I thought in my head it would be a cool idea once I finished the Icebrood Saga to. Complete key. Okay. So I thought, oh, what would be a cool way once I finish like Living World Season 4 and the Icebrood Saga, and I'm finally caught up with the story, is I could go over to Living World Season 1, or I could do the long journey, you know, to the campaign to be able to get I could do the collection quest in order to unlock the Sky Scale, because when you want to unlock the Sky Scale, it was the thing that came out in Living World Season 4, and you could basically unlock it after completing a very long, arduous quest sort of collection thing. And the reason for this was because at the time, it was rumoured, though it turned out not to be the case, that this was going to be ArenaNet's last hurrah for Guild Wars 2, and that they would start work on Guild Wars 3. Obviously, as mentioned, didn't quite turn out to be that way. And instead, we got all the other stuff as a result. So, but the thing is, this particular collection quest is fucking bullshit with the amount of crap you have to do. You have to go on a fetch quest. You have to go multiple times in the same map. So it's not as if you have... it's not as if there's any major variety and differences. And then, of course, comes the fun fact of not only do you have to find the items to birth a Sky Scale, which again I'm going to call which I'm going to from now on only refer to as worm with wings. So to get a worm with wings, you have, and the main benefit of the worm with wings is that it flies. So literally every other mount up until that point could not fly. The only mount that could have any similar elements was the griffin. So you either choose, so for a lot of players who didn't have the worm with wings, in my case as well, for years we just had to settle for the fact that we just didn't have a worm with wings. There was other mounts to grab, and again, you could get the griffin if you wanted to, and not as difficult to challenge and everything else, but still. And for a lot of players, they got to enjoy the worm with wings because they went through the challenge. And, as a kind of status symbol, it's a pretty fucking cool symbol. The ability to fly in Guild Wars 2, having worked your fucking ass for it, yeah, it feels great. It feels like a fantastic... it feels like the reward is justified for the amount of effort that goes in. And I would 100% agree. I think that's a really good idea to encourage players that if you want to get the extra step, because it wasn't like you had to have it for story reasons. It wasn't like you had to have it so that you could actually do anything in the game. It wouldn't prevent you from completing the missions. It would just be something really fucking handy to have. You could explore a little faster. You could adjust and fly around the terrain a little faster. Good things about this particular thing. So yeah, it's naturally a good idea to, if you're wanting to spend the time to commit, then sure, let's go for a sky scale. So I, having spent years putting it off, because again, I was not as determined as before, I finally go, hey, you know what, it's about time. I think I should go for the sky scale. So again, start the journey, and instead of going for the Living World Season 1. So we start off the journey, and everything so far is going good. And by episode 2 or 3, I'm starting to feel the strain. A lot of the stuff I did it I did it on a guidebook. I did not do. Some of the people I know have actually done it without the guide, and my respects, my hat is tipped forever, eternally for them, because Jesus Christ, they deserve that respect for it. Anyway, so having spent a long time, like multiple hours, bearing in mind every time I would stream for a period of time, it was every time I stream, on average, it's like 2 hours. So after multiple 2-hour episodes where I am, and the first one was even longer because I went on a massive binge for that one. So I've already sunk a lot of hours into this fucking grind, right? And on average, the grind is supposedly 3 real days worth of work. I don't think I was quite as long because I think I was able to cheese a few bits here and there, but it was still, and to be fair, I also fucked myself a bit, so I may have extended it a bit. So I kind of swings and roundabouts to my way through the whole grind. So anyway, I'm coming up to the 5th, 6th episode, and to my, and at this point, I'm trying to gather materials to either get the mount, like the saddle, / get progression towards the next stage in the collection. And I unfortunately, not unwittingly, at the time, many months prior, sold the materials that would be needed in order for me to be able to just breeze through this thing. So I'm thinking, fuck. I didn't know that those were part of the Ice Brood Saga sort of quest chain for the collection, and I'm like, fuck, because at the time I was like, oh, I need some cash, and I don't know, like, I happen to have a social life after this game, so earning gold is not something that I have a huge amount of desire to, like, I don't have the ability to, I don't have a fuck ton of gold to sort of, to get the materials, because again, it also costs a lot of gold material as well. So not only do you have to spend a fuckload of your IRL time, you have to spend a lot of your in-game gold in order to be able to buy the materials, so that you can slightly skip, or you can have the ability to craft some of the stuff for the worm with wings. So anyway, we're now coming to the 5th, 6th episode. So I'm in the early stages, which is kind of the last stage of this particular grind. So I've already gone through a lot already. I am burning myself out, and I won't lie, to be in my defense, in the defense of Guild Wars 2, very seldomly in this case, I will say that I did do a lot. I did focus this a lot. Like, I spent more time than perhaps I should in a single go trying to get this thing. And maybe I shouldn't have done, maybe if I hadn't done it as much, my reaction would not be as aggressive, or my current mindset towards this game would not be as done, or apathetic, shall I say. So anyway, we're now finally at the part where I am minding my own business, getting into the groove, and one of the commentators very kindly says in the chat, "You do know about the Secrets of the Obscura DLC, right?" And I'm like, "Yes, they just, at the time it's been about a couple of weeks since they announced it, and the news was coming through, and the everyone was getting quite hyped about it and everything, because it was the first kind of a DLC. It was the new kind of DLC, the new kind of DLC that ArenaNet was doing. Unlike previous expansions where they would spend longer time in development, but you'd get a massive thing in one go, Secrets of the Obscure was going to be something that was going to be periodically launched throughout the year. Which again, fair enough. It's a new kind of concept. That's fine. Not a bad idea to try out new things. But the problem. So one of the things. But the thing is, they mentioned in the news of this fucking stream, in the news of this game, this new DLC that had been announced about a couple of months into my grind for the fucking Sky Scale, was that they were simplifying the grind for the Sky Scale. So you actually, instead of having to complete the collection quest to get the Sky Scale, all you would need to do is, if you purchased the Secrets of the Obscure DLC, you could actually have a streamlined, skip down, cut down for the sake of ease process, so that you could also get a Sky Scale. And for a second, I'm like, are you shitting me? Like, are you fucking serious? Really, game? We're really? That's incredibly shit timing. Really? I'm like, okay, fair enough. That's annoying. Like, the thing that pissed me off, though, was not the fact that I could have just waited a fucking month or two, or a couple of months, and I could have saved myself a lot of bother by simply getting the Sky Scale through the DLC, instead of getting the Sky Scale through the collection quest. Oh no, sorry, the worm with wings. Apologies, wrong terminology. So it wasn't that fact that pissed me off so much. It was the fact that in this announcement, when they announced that players who got, they basically made it so that the new players could just buy the DLC and fucking ease their way through getting the Sky Scale, which pissed me off. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't happy about that fact, because it kind of took away the shine and the glide, and the prestige of getting the fucking worm with wings. But the insulting thing that put me over the edge, and why my current mindset is done with Guild Wars, is that when they announced it, all they said to all the players who got the fucking Sky Scale, who already unlocked the Sky Scale in the previous method, was that you would have additional abilities on top of the ones you have. So none of these, of course, being very good abilities, they would just be sort of amp up. So, for example, you could use the ley lines in maps where there's fucking ley lines, because of course everyone knows that ley lines are in every single fucking map in Guild Wars 2. Or the fact that you have an additional launch platform off. Yeah, that's fucking grey. Let's just, completely fucking worthless update in terms of what the hell you would have for a sodding ability, ArenaNet. Let's just completely make people who felt like they spent fucking ages getting the sodding worm with wings feel like they wasted their fucking time by not doing that. Oh, and to add extra insult to injury, they said, hey, and once you got the Sky Scale in the much easier way than before, you can unlock the collection quest so that you can have a new skin with it. Because, apparently not even having a fucking skin with, like nothing to the veterans. There was fuck all being given to the veterans. No player who had gotten this fucking thing was getting any benefit, barring a couple of additional ancillary abilities and a pat on the shoulder from an imaginary person saying, congratulations, you've wasted your time. Meanwhile, all the new players simply have to get their fucking wallets out and simply buy the fucking DLC. And yes, they can complete it, and they have to get to the point in the DLC where they need to do that. but you're still doing only half of the shit, in fact a quarter of the shit, just to get the same fucking result. And I'm like, what in the fuck is your logical core faction ideology? Like, what? No, what in the fucking Christ is your fucking malfunction, ArenaNet? Are you fucking serious? I have wasted my entire fucking weeks of time trying to get this stupid fucking worm with wings, and then you're telling me in the last fucking stage of the entire fucking playthrough that I don't need to fucking do it, because if I just waited, got my debit card out, and just whacked it on the table a few times, you'd give it to me anyway. With absolutely no fucking distinction between what this one is, the one that I paid for, and the one that you fucking give the new, or the one that you give the players who worked for it. Because again, there was no skins, there was no benefit. I mean, they say, oh, but you've got the ability. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I can do something slightly better than those who paid for the fucking experience. Congratulations. I can use a ley line. That makes this fucking worm with wings all the more special, doesn't it? I can fucking bounce off and have a special ability. Like, I'm gonna fucking Google this, because I'm pissed off with this now. Guild Wars 2 Sky Scale. No. Secrets of the Obscure Sky Scale. So, like, the announcement. A new friend. Yes, so that. Right, so. Secrets of the Obscure. It would help if my computer would also be. Secrets of the Obscure Arena Net. Oh no, Secrets of the Obscure bonuses. Okay. So, what is the bonus to those who already unlock the Sky Scale? Right. I think I found it. Ancient mysteries, new threats. Soar with the soar with the Sky Scale. So here are the abilities that you get. Having, you know, bearing in mind you've gotten the Sky Scale. Here are the fucking bonuses abilities you have, right? So the tier 1 of abilities is Air Rescue grants Bond of Vigor, which, if you're wondering what the Bond of Vigor is, it's this. It's an increase to your fucking stamina for like a few seconds. At tier 3, Wall Spring. Everyone else gets the grants from Wall Launch, which is basically, hang on. So, you know, if you wanna fly around and you're flying and you do this, you can Wall Launch, and boom, you can fly up into the air and do that. That's Wall Launch. So on that one, upgrades the Wall Launch to charge faster and fly further. So unlike the other ones where they would just sort of go like poop and they come back down again, this one gives us a slight upgrade to charge faster and go, you know, a little bit further. Finally, ley lines. So the on tier 7, ley line, acclimatization. Okay, and finally, flying mounts can use ley lines. That's it. That's fucking it. That is all you fucking get. Congratulations, veterans. You've done so much work for this fucking degenerate fucking worm with fucking wings, and that's all you get. Go fuck yourself, ArenaNet, for that. Seriously. Go fuck yourself for that. So, yeah, no. That has basically the reason why I am done with Guild Wars 2. Because that right there, after all the effort I fucking put in, you bastards couldn't be bothered to put a fucking skin on or something just to say, congratulations, this person actually worked for this fucking mount, unlike the assholes who decided to spend money for it. Now, I went onto the forums and complained and bitched about it, but apparently not the best of ideas, because a lot of people who are on the forums are shills, / they just like to troll around a bit. So, basically the responses and people were like, one person was throwing up a legitimate complaint about something, instead of understanding, reasoning and then, you know, exploring understanding, reasoning and debating with with the argument. They just said, oh, this guy's entitled. We should ignore him. He's entitled. He thinks he needs, that's an elitist mindset. It's like, it's not fucking elitist to show some appreciation for players who have spent their time, energy, and effort getting something that you purposely made to be difficult. You know? Like, Jesus Christ on a bike. How fucking stupid do you have to be to not realize that after having spent so much time for something, to be told that all their work and effort could have been saved had they decided to not do it, and instead just spent a bit of money to cheese their way through? You see where I'm going with this? So no, I am done with Guild Wars after this. I am uninstalling the game, and I am very unlikely to play it for a very long time, if ever, in the future. Yes, I've spent a large amount of time playing this game. Yes, it was I've been around this game since, like, fucking launch. But that fucking decision pissed me off so fucking much. It has permanently fucked over my enjoyment of this game. And every time I'm reminded, when I fucking get in my sodding worm with wings, it felt like nothing of an achievement. This entire experience reminded me, or that entire experience told me just how much I didn't like the game. Like, that fucking completely ruined my enjoyment of Guild Wars 2, to the point where I no longer wished to continue playing it. I'm no longer paying for anything in that game. I literally am done with it. As soon as I'm finished with this, I am not playing Guild Wars 2 anymore. I am not giving ArenaNet any more of my money, and I am certainly not going to recommend this game, because while people may say, oh, there's so many good things about it, it's like, yeah, if you're a new player. If you're a veteran player, well, guess what, Sonny Jim? You're going to get shafted, because all they care about is getting new players in, because that's where the money revenue is. Whether or not this is a completely accurate statement, well, if you want to talk about it, then look at the fucking example. But if there's any to be fair, there is a bit of a happy end to this, because what happened was not long after, or during the time that I was going back a little bit before going to the release of the Secrets of the Obscure. In the Secrets of the Obscure, in the forums and everything, people were talking about how elitist I was sounding, how I was being all unreasonable, and that, there's some good things about it, blah, blah, blah. There's going to be some benefits, there's going to be bonuses and stuff that ArenaNet's going to give players, that sort of stuff. But basically, one person very kindly, one commentator was like, this guy may actually have a point. He's raising a good argument that, from what he's describing, yeah, he has some legitimacy to his complaint. And obviously he also got ratioed into buggery because all the fans and the shills were doing shit, but I appreciated his efforts regardless. But anyway, as the game finally releases and we get to the point where we are at the moment, the DLC actually comes out, and it turns out that people aren't as happy with it as it could have been. The way they were releasing it wasn't as successful. But the best part was that a lot of people were complaining about the fact that when it came to the part where in the Secrets of the Obscure, where you have to get where you can unlock the sky scale, the game will go, hey, you've got a sky scale already, because at the time you're like, well, it would be expected that you wouldn't have it. So the game, the story guys, the characters are going, hey, you already have a sky scale. We don't need to give you one. You know what you should do? You should still do the same shit that you would have had to have done if you didn't have a sky scale, so that someone else can have a sky scale. And it's like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Are you saying that regardless of whether or not I have a sky scale, which I keep saying I should call Worm with Wings, so I keep having this fucking Worm with Wings, even though I already have a Worm with Wings, you want me to still complete the same fucking thing because you think I need some kind of... So you're saying that I need to have a Worm with Wings. So I already have a Worm with Wings, but... like... I still have to fucking work for it, even though I already have. Like, are you fucking serious? So yeah, they actually did that. they did not actually take into account the fact that people might have already gotten the sodding thing. So, and then of course the other part, which was wonderful, was that people were then suddenly people then realized that that there might have been some legitimacy to it, because it turns out actually the rewards for it turns out that the rewards they were offering players for the worm with wings weren't actually as good as they could have been. So I was right. And people were going, oh, that, like, you know, and there was even some of the commentators who had previously shat on me before were like, yeah, he actually may have had a point. I'm just like, I will take this vindication, not in a very mature way, I'll be honest with you. I was like, ha 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 ha, like flipping the middle fingers and everything. But it just solidified my absolute, complete and utter finality with ArenaNet. And I will still say fuck you to any ArenaNet staff members, because you assholes could have had a fucking... If you had a fucking brain on your shoulders, you would have realized that you need to treat your veteran players as well as you treat your new players. And I wasn't asking for much. Here's the true irony. I'm not saying I need to get a fucking rug with a golden sheet on it. I just would appreciate some kind of fucking cosmetic to say that this particular version of the mount is the one I worked for, not the one I paid for. Because here's the funny thing, they did that shit in the past when the game fucking first came out. If you played Guild Wars 1 and made a certain amount of progress, you would receive legacy armor, which would be part of your ancestors, finger quote. And as a result, you could unlock certain cosmetic bonuses to illustrate the fact that you are a veteran from the first game. So I would like to know where that person went, and why they couldn't have hired that person for Secrets of the Obscure, because the worm with wings could have done with that. Yeah, that was a lengthy tale, but one that needs to be told, because I need to remind myself why I fucking hate this game, and why I think this game is a pile of crap after what they've done. No fucking story or elements or anything is gonna, like, I'm gonna have this moment where if I catch myself enjoying this game and having a laugh and enjoying some stuff, I will then need to take a step and go, yeah, but remember the worm with wings. And I will get right back into the mindset that I currently am now, which is fuck this game. Anyway, let's finish this fucking quest. And the reason why I even thought about this bloody thing was because in the Living World Season 1, I got to skip something! Yay! I got to fucking not have to do something that was fucking tedious and boring!
Linen tablecloths there, and a sign out front that says Delacroix Investigations. Or...
Stop. No curtains. No tablecloths. And most of all, no sign.
But...
No.
But...
Okay, maybe curtains. But only if they're black.
I can see you're tired and cranky. We'll talk about it some other time. Rox, come in. Join us, please. Where's Bram?
He's dealing with that Asuran cub, his new friend.
It's nice of him to see her home.
He's a good guy, that Bram.
Yeah, he's alright.
Long time no see. You should hear what happened. My friends at the Priory delivered everything they had on Scarlet. I also called in Vor, the Arcane Council's point person. He's collaborating with us remotely.
We need your help sifting through the evidence. We have our own theories, but we could use another opinion.
These recordings were found near Scarlet's lab in Lornar's Pass. You should listen to them first.
I think I already saw them. Unless...
You've seen me through my awakening, Mender Ceramon. Thank you. But I'm awake now, so you can leave me alone. Synergetics is endlessly fascinating. It seeks to define the eternal alchemy. The other colleges work within that definition. The potential of golems interests me. Combining dynamics design with statics versatility makes just about anything possible. I like Teo. More importantly, I need to advance my theories quickly, and nobody's better at quick results than the Inquest. day will be monumental. With OMAD's support, I shall finally see past this world and into the eternal alchemy.
Scarlet rejected the pale tree because she wanted independence.
Pardon me.
What if OMAD's machine cost her that?
The moles get magic, Flame gets gear, and I get the weaponry I need. Everybody wins, especially me. Lion's Arch needs softening up first, so we infiltrate its halls of power and neuter its defenses from the inside. The theme is humanity can withstand any test. It's like they're begging me to prove them wrong. It's laughable! See? Air superiority wins wars, so build me a comparable fleet, or I'll kill you all and replace you with hollows. Once more, my esteemed snaky friend, you're doing this for obelisk shards. You want direct access to your profits, right? Then do as I say.
Scarlet deceived each of her allies into thinking they'd gain something from working for her. She'd make a great minister.
Ever since I came out of OMAD's machine, you've been taking credit for my ideas. They're mine, not yours. Let me be clear. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for me. Nobody tells me what to do. Not ever.
Like the lighting they've done here.
Not true. None of it. I don't have to listen to you. Get out of my head!
I wonder if the voices in her head are real. What if what she saw in OMAD's machine grabbed hold of her? Ironic that she rejected the pale tree to exert her independence, only to lose it to something else.
These other items are all pieces of the puzzle. Examine each one and let us know how you think it fits.
Hello, good looking. I'll never forget how close we came to disaster. When I think about those spores spreading their toxins across Tyria, it boils my blood.
Oh,
The
damn.
Nightmare Court and Crate do make a volatile combination. Scarlet popped some horrifying alchemy there.
Alright, and then the next one. So
This
this is,
sample is resistant to the antitoxin we used against the Nightmare Tower poison.
Jory, we didn't stop her plan. We just showed her how to make a stronger poison that could wipe out an entire city.
oops.
This is Synergetics Headmaster OMAD's isolation module. A Sylvari named Kiara went in. Scarlet came out. I reverse engineered an image of Kiara's aura patterns before and after. The schism is pronounced and dramatic. Kiara encountered something that literally broke her mind, but the only things in there were things she brought. I surmise she was directly exposed to a part of her own psyche that had been carefully walled off, perhaps for her own protection. We'd need to do far more extensive study of the Sylvari dream before I could draw any more detailed conclusions. What I can conclude now is that she's preparing to strike. Mark my words, Scarlet's next attack is planned and ready.
Yep, that it be. And I know exactly what she saw.
Scarlet converted part of the Nightmare Court Arbor into her
Is
own
there a way we can
personal
skip this?
airship
Because
deck.
this is actually kind of
Also
ridiculous. Are
tormented
you
the Sylvari
serious?
Firstborn Kate.
This
She
is
claimed
seriously
the
what you're gonna
Nightmare
do.
Court to develop hybrid weapons
Oh,
with
good God.
maximum destructive potential. Now she has an arsenal of advanced weapons and an air fleet to deliver them. No city is prepared to defend against an aerial attack, not even Lion's Arch. It's been almost a year since the Molten Alliance attacked the Shiver Peaks. Dredge and Flame Legion together.
Oh damn, that's how long this episode took?
Look closely at how they combine Dredge mechanical knowledge with the Flame Legion's fire magic. So Dredge sonic technology can be used for probing underground.
And Scarlet's been looking for ley lines with those probes. She's after the ley lines underneath Lion's Arch. Dragon Bash was supposed to be festive.
Like, surely at this
until
point we
Scarlet
would know
killed
exactly
people with
why
her
we're
flying
doing this.
pirates.
Keel did an excellent job documenting the assassination of Counselor Theo Ashford during Dragon Bash.
You should really return this case file before she notices you purloined it.
Oh god.
I'm not sure I follow your reasoning. What? Oh, I don't think that's correct. Scarlet plotted to kill someone on the Captain's Council to make room for her puppet.
With Trin in place on the council, she could have weakened the city's defenses from the inside. That plan backfired, but Trin escaped to the mists to prepare for something.
Oh good lord. Okay, we're halfway through, guys. Bear with me.
Fiery teams recovered this cooling rod from the Thaumanova reactor disaster. It's steeped in dragon magic. Scarlet and the Inquest turned a risky research experiment into a time bomb so they could study how it ticked. They also discovered new info about ley lines. If Scarlet is using that info to plan her next major attack, it's coming soon.
They already know, like, we've already just said that they're going for the ley lines in fucking Lion's
It
Arch.
seemed like Scarlet to ruin someone's big day. Poor Queen Jenna. Celebrating 10 years of rule only to have it marred by killer automatons. Is that Watch Night piece safe, Marjorie? I hate having any of Scarlet's machines in the bar.
Don't fret, Angel. Ever since Queen's Jubilee, it's been quiet as a corpse. Your deductions aren't adding up here.
I think our friend is onto something.
Not bad. The clockwork horrors from the Jubilee must have been Scarlet's second draft. Scarlet got crafty. Instead of pairing up two splinter factions, she stole an entire fighting force, and then she upped the ante with that giant marionette.
You don't need that kind of firepower unless you're going to attack something really big.
At this point, if I was playing through the thing, I would know it's Lion's Arch.
That's a piece of one of Scarlet's probes. We theorize that this agitated the jungle worms. That's a puzzler.
If you examine the steam creature closely, you can identify similarities to Scarlet's clockwork machines in its design.
It's like she's modified the Watch Knights with the same engineering.
The Watch Knights and the steam creatures use common parts. That would explain how Scarlet gained control of the Watch Knights. Their obedience makes them perfect infantry units for assaulting a fortified location.
I almost feel sorry for Scarlet after reading her journal. If only she didn't use Omad's machine, she might be a sane flower.
Those are the ramblings of a crazy murderer. Make no mistake, honey. She enjoys killing. She needs to be found and put down. Scared? What could possibly frighten someone like Scarlet?
She saw something while hooked up to Omad's machine. Something that broke her. She's hearing voices in her head. But what are they telling her to do?
Let's review the evidence. Kiara entered Omad's device, saw something terrifying, and emerged as Scarlet Bride. She came out insane, but there's a method to her madness. We know from Thaumanova that she's researching magical energy and ley lines. She's used Molten Alliance Magitech to locate ley lines. We know that there are ley lines in Lion's Arch, among other places. She's built her own personal army. Crate and Nightmare Court, Pirates and Inquest, Dredge and Flame Legion, and most of all, her clockwork horrors. She tricked her subordinates into doing her bidding with promises of power, resources, or other gains. She modified her poison to be resistant to our antitoxin. She could use it against an army or a city. My Trin is preparing the Aether Blades in the mists for a big attack. There's a mist portal in Lion's Arch.
Jory, Lion's Arch is her target. We have to warn Ellen.
I'll warn her. I'll let you know when I hear back. Make your preparations. Everything has been building toward a single, devastating attack. May the gods show us mercy.
Of course. Delacroix Investigator has a... Na 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 na. Oh, nice. Chest of the Mists. Also, I think I'm very close to being 5,000 in a...
About 6 months ago, I was just minding my own business and...
Oh, almost.
She posted a help wanted sign, and I was looking for someone to help.
So you met only 6
Statistically
months
speaking,
ago.
this is
It
rather
seems
rare.
like you've been together longer.
I'd noticed her before that. Her eyes.
You had? You never told me that.
So, you're a mated pair?
We're currently in negotiations.
Come here, Frostbite.
What about you, Rox? Anyone special in your life?
No. There was once, but he was killed.
I'm sorry. Was he in your old warband? Bram said you're a Gladium.
Ram talks too much.
Don't be mad. We're your friends.
Yeah, what are friends for? If not for sticking our noses in each other's business.
Okay. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, so the penultimate has occurred, and I think we're about to... Yep, emergency warning, here we go. Lethal miasma, Aether bead ships, toxic, our forces are overwhelming, Lion's Guard response. LA is under attack. And it's time. And only an hour in, mostly spent... Right. Yep, there it is. Here we go. The time has come. It's getting serious. I'd laugh my ass off if this actually only took me like a little bit. But there we go. Rah. Escape from Lion's Arch. The finale. The battle is commencing.
This way.
Good old Lion's Arch. And there's the big machine. There it is. Here we go.
People of Lion's Arch, this is Scarlet Briar.
This
I
way.
would tell you not to fear,
Rage at maximum.
Oh, I miss this place.
Come over here, will you?
Right.
Traders Forum is in flames. Your grand piazza has been destroyed. Your city is falling.
There's the power. Rage at maximum.
Nice. Target destroyed. Oh.
Sniper position secure.
Son of a bitch! Right, he's gone. It's gotta be it. Yeah, that's the last one.
Contract.
Dude, how many more of them are there? Fuck you with the grenades.
This way.
Yep. Got him.
They picked on the wrong city.
Amen to that.
Looks like a full-on invasion to me.
I think
No.
you're right. They're killing anyone who hasn't evacuated yet. We have to get non-combatants out of here.
Aether blades.
Hopefully the Canal Ward gate to Kandaran Fields is still open. Citizens can flee that way.
I'm not fleeing. I'm fighting.
Fair enough. Then I am too. Hey, friends! You got some aether blade stuff.
Getting healthy.
It's a good day.
Come over here, will you?
Protect my stock. Anything gets broken, I'll be taking it out of your hide.
There's the power. Accelerating. How's that? Excruciating?
Oh.
Rage at maximum.
Yeah, I'm almost at 5,000 achievement points, which wouldn't be a bad way to wrap up this particular playthrough. Not bad, not bad. Right, where's this portal then? Ow, fucking egg.
There's the power. Rage at maximum.
Oh, one more achievement point, and I got it. Right as he attacks. Nice to be able to do that to the enemy for a change.
Endurance.
Right. Should almost be... Oh, there's the ether. Gotcha.
Seize the moment.
Okay. I think we...
This way.
Get out of my way, Lurks. Gotta get merchandise through that gate.
Hurry it up, Evan. I have citizens here who need this gate.
Yeah. This seems like a good spot.
Evan, move your Dorian. We need to get these people out of the city and shut down the gate.
Don't worry, Shun. I got you covered.
Right. Yeah, okay, they're good.
Over here, will you?
Post. It's a shame we don't have the ability to have mounts.
This way.
Oh, yep. Try and get to, yeah, that would explain it.
There's the power. My defenses are out. That's how amazing I am. This way.
Right. We gotta try and save as many people as we can. Well, we'll deal with that another time, but yeah. We need to... Ow. This is such a... God, it's so crippling not having a fucking mount. Right, try and save as many people as we can. Whilst we're here, might as well.
This way. Getting healthy.
Come on, 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 come on.
Accelerating.
Run. Right. If I make my way to... Because the thing is, I just want to see what's going on with Marjorie and know that, like, whee! Ow.
Come over here, will you?
Jesus. Handy little thing, me being such a small dude. And then immediately with the stealth. Hey! Excuse me.
Rage at max. Accelerate.
Ah,
Will you? Getting healthy. Taking a shot.
Right. Nice. Oh. And... Right. I think I need to buy the execution, unless... Yeah, I don't have the...
Accelerating.
I was kind of getting a bit distracted there, apologies. I was like, I just wanted to have the Pumpkin King's head for his, because that's just such a brilliant, like, middle finger attack.
Target marked. This way.
Right.
Rage at maximum.
Nice.
Hey, sugar.
Really? You're giving me that kind of dialogue at this point?
Oh, these poor people. We have to get them to safety.
I believe this calls for lethal force.
Really? Everything we're fried to was not enough? Right, okay. So, let's now make our way towards the fort. Ooh, rubble pile. What you gonna do with a banana? Rubble, rubble, rubble. Oh, I could actually just waypoint. Yes. Right. Oh, damn. Fort took a massive hit.
Dad, forget the lighthouse. We need to get out of the city.
Yeah. Approaching vessels need to be warned off.
Dad.
Just go. I'll be right behind you.
Oh. Oh!
There's the power. Armor and weapons. I've been waiting for this.
Having just done some boss fights in ZZZ, I am ready for this shit. Kind of wish I had Piper, though. And Nicomedia.
Never felt better.
Nicomedia is hilarious.
Getting healthy. This way.
Fuck you. Oh, yeah.
Everyone, get aboard the airship. We are leaving.
Relay that order. Keep fighting. We aren't losing the fort.
Magnus, you're hurt, and the fort is gone. Get aboard now.
Okay.
This way.
General, we can get out of the Dutch now. Okay. Don't need to tell me twice. Lions leave. Run! Run away! Run away! Yeah, no, you need to get out.
Statistically speaking, this is rather this way.
Head to an evacuation site. So, now that we've we've now dealt with this thing, so now comes the question of what happens next. Oh, so it wasn't all in one. It was like an actual evacuation site. Well, that was a pretty incredible thing. And yeah, now I get to... I've reached my 5,000 achievement points award, which permanently increases a number of things. Finally gives me some more gold. And a really shit skin. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Not that impressed. Zenith. Do I have this already? What's the Avenger skin? Oh, it's a great sword. Yeah, I think I've got... I don't think I have that. Yeah, I don't have it. Nice. Okay. So... Oh. God damn. Alright. So we actually pulled out of the battle for Lion's Arch, the evacuation camp. Shit, this is getting serious. So, I don't think getting serious, but you know what I mean? Like, it's... I was under the impression that Lion's Arch was like, we did everything in one go rather than what happened.
Could that have been any worse?
We saved some, but how many people are still in there? I'm gonna break Scarlet in half.
Hold on to that thought. It won't be long before we get another chance to go back in.
Next time we save as many as we can. I'm not stopping until they have to carry me out.
Okay.
No, Bram. Be patient. We can't go in too soon. My asthma has to dissipate first.
How come Marjorie's antidote isn't working anymore?
Seems Scarlet improved her recipe. She's an impressive alchemist.
Is there anything she doesn't do well?
Make friends?
Good point.
You're finally taking a break?
Turns out I got a volunteer.
Is that a golem?
Don't knock it. It doesn't sleep, doesn't need to eat, doesn't feel demoralized by dying patients. The thing just showed up wanting to help. At this point, I could use it.
Greetings, I am Helotron. I will be your designated health repair unit.
Oh no. No. I am not getting worked on by a machine.
Negative thinking impairs recuperation. Please remain calm. Now tell me where you are ailing.
Are you joking?
Does this unit match the appearance of a no-talent minstrel? Now report your injury status. Any delay could mean your expiration.
Damn.
Analyzing my asthma aerosol.
You can do that?
Consortium programming offers basic analysis of chemical compounds. Analysis underway.
Can you find a cure?
For current late-stage patients, negative. However, infection appears to be counteracted by sub-aether harmonics in a localized energy field.
Where am I?
A Lion Guard field hospital.
Can barely breathe. Lungs and eyes feel on fire.
It'll pass. You need to take it easy. Now I need your name and unit for the records.
Drax Tinderstride, Private. 6th Harbor Detail.
That's fine, soldier. Get some rest. He'll be gone in an hour. Add his name to the list.
Oh, damn.
You see all the dead Lion Guard they've been pulling out of the city?
Shh! Not around the civilians.
Hey, it's the coda. Glad that he made it. Alright, so the situation is not looking too good for LA, but as with all things, we get defeated at one point, we come back in for another go.
Rage at maximum.
Just wish I could have had him out at this point.
I warned Magnus. I warned Keel. I warned them all. I told them Scarlet was going to attack the city. Did the council listen? No. Because of them, your friends, your neighbors, dead. Now I know why he's Captain Magnus the Bloody-Handed. He has the blood of all those innocent people in Lion's Arch on his hands.
Evan Nashblade?
What is it? Shouldn't you be failing at your job somewhere?
You've been hereby conscripted to Lion Guard service under General Emergency Statute 14.
You're joking. Someone tell me this sorry idiot is playing a joke on me.
For the duration of the emergency, you and Black Lion trading post agents will act as deputy quartermasters, outfitting all active personnel.
And what if I refuse? What if I pull up stakes and leave you suckers in the dust?
Considering you are now technically a Lion Guard supply officer, desertion would mean confiscation of your wares and summary execution.
So, it's either get robbed blind by you Lion Guard or get hanged?
Firing squad, actually. And it's not you or us anymore, Quartermaster Nashblade. Speaking of which, we need 24 swords, a dozen axes, 20 shields, and 40 rifles.
Just tell me one thing. Keel, he's dead, right? Come on, give a guy good news.
She and Captain Magnus are at a relief camp to the south, and your deputizing was Captain Keel's idea.
Of course it was.
Yeah, but apologies for the lack of comms in some areas. I kind of am paying attention to the story, so, and like, I would just, yeah, I appreciate that some people, sometimes when you're doing these things, some players want to have a commentary over it all, some people don't, but, so I appreciate that the dead silence is something I'm not a huge fan of. Lore conversation, okay.
Why are we standing around with our weapons in our hands?
Save that energy. We'll be leading the charge just as soon as a gust pushes the miasma out to sea.
Damn miasma.
Are you in charge here?
You have a complaint? And I was having such a good day.
Official Seraph business, ma'am. We're looking for a golem. It's been,
You're kidding. I thought you were the first of a relief effort from Divinity's Reach, but you're here for a golem?
Have you seen one? Small, ovoid-shaped, 2 arms, hovers, sarcastic tone.
Yes, it's my backup medic.
You are ordered to hand over the golem immediately.
You want me to give over the only combat medic I have? Go eat your sword.
orders are orders. The golem is wanted on an outstanding warrant.
What's the charge?
Aiding and abetting a known mass murderer, Scarlet Briar.
You're joking. No, I don't think you've ever joked in your life. God, I'll go find him.
Oh, there he is.
This unit was summoned. How may I assist you?
These Seraphs say you helped Scarlet. Fess up. Is it true?
Negative.
It's lying. It was seen in Scarlet's presence when she attacked the Queen's Jubilee.
I was captured and forced into Scarlet's service. This unit has no loyalty to her.
See, now either help with the wounded or leave. We've got injured to treat.
It seems this golem left out a few crucial details, such as his being found guilty of aiding Scarlet.
You were found guilty of helping the psycho who's hammering our city?
Affirmative. However,
nothing. Get away from my patients. You're probably behind what put them here. Get out!
You heard the lady. Come with us. Now.
negative. I paid my debt to the people of Divinity's Reach. I raised thousands of gold for them during Winter's Day. I overheard Seraph talking about using this unit to...
Enough. Come along right now. You have nowhere to run.
Negative. I will find an alternate solution. This unit is no longer in your possession.
Just curious to see what's going on with this.
I am ready to interface.
GG. Alright. Well, this music's lacking in whatnot, but hey ho, at least we're on the final part now. So hopefully this next bit will be relatively quick. He says, optimism ever flying. I'm like,
It's almost that time. You ready, Bram?
Ready to kill some bad guys and save some innocents? You even have to ask.
I just like to hear you say it.
I'm ready.
oh, nice. Kind of feels a bit silly, but hey ho. Right, it's got the quest. Good. Katniss Magnus. After a year of suffering, invasion death at our hands, we have Scarlet where we want her. Right, this is the big one. Right, this is the battle. The pain in the arse, Living World Season 1 is about to be finished. And I think, oh, right, so, yeah. Right, so, let's do this.
Out with it.
I'm ready to go. Okay, here we go. I'm not super keen on the fact that we are at LA with the public squad, because it means that we're going to have to struggle a lot, but I'm hoping we can get enough done so we don't have to fanny arse around with... Yeah, like, I want to have this done in one go.
Rage at maximum.
Oh, lol. Oh, it's a bit like the Icebrood Saga stuff. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that bit in Icebrood Saga with like the fucking territorial conquest, that was so much fun. Yeah, I could just go on a murder rampage. I'm all good.
This seems like a good spot.
Accelerating.
Right, we need to head into towards the center area. So, if we just go and murder everything, then I think we should be good to go. Yeah, like if we just keep pushing and head over towards... Yeah. I'll need to get some intel as to what that place looks like, but I'm thinking... Whoop. Oh, damn. Okay. Bingo. Right.
Rage at maximum. Getting healthy.
Right. Twisted and right. So, if I fight my way in towards the core area, I should be able to... Nice. I got an achievement for doing fuck all. I like that. Don't, oh. If I can help out.
Accelerating. There's the power. Rage at maximum.
Three of them? Scarlet never does anything small.
There's the power. Rage at maximum. You'll be doing that one for days. Synergy is beautiful. Rage at maximum.
Oh boy.
I'm hurt.
I'm dead.
Help! Here!
Like, I don't think there's a way for us to win this. I'm just gonna keep killing the, yeah, like, I'm just gonna keep killing the enemies, because I feel like this is probably the better option for me. And sure, it's not as exciting, but at this point, it's like I'm kind of done with... Yeah, like... I like how they're incorporating these things into the event so you can kind of relive what happened, but unfortunately the downside is the shit decisions they made back then are being relived once again. At least I have the ability just to murder my way up to the top, which I appreciate. Like, it's like there are good decisions and bad decisions throughout this entire... Like, throughout the Living World Season 1, there was definitely some good decisions being made, as well as some bad decisions. And I think one of the things I like about the good decision is that it allows us to... fuck you. But yeah, like it allows people to at least continue the story if they are. You're not, with the exception of that one, with the exception of the Kessex Hill area, I'm able to complete the story. I'm not required to spend and waste time doing stuff. I can actually just be like, you know what? I want to do this. Right, so I need to now go to another location. You need like a massive squad in order to do anything in this. Oh boy. Okay, now I can't even get across the fucking river bridge. Thank you. Have a look at the Lion's Gate area. See if there's anything special. See if there's like any ways to come in. I'm not entirely sure where you're supposed to go for this particular thing, but I'll admit I'll take it. Okay, so apologies that it's a bit slower than I intended. I'm working my way through. We're over halfway for some of the stuff, so as long as I can just keep going around murdering everything in the map, we bit by bit get there. It's just we have to run around like a headless chicken sometimes. Getting there. Trying to see if we can do this before the. Come on. There we go. Oh, so this is the lighthouse. Right, he's gone. I am happy to have these dudes going on. Hi, Ali Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Apologies I didn't see your message earlier. Hope you're doing alright today. Oh shit. There we go. But yes, hope you're having a good day. Might have been a bit too late for that one. Whoops. Not my intention. Okay, so let's see. We're getting there. Slowly. Fantastic. Oh, shit. And right. Well, so far so good. Can't say. Yeah, I'd say we're having a hugely bad time. It's a bit tedious, but that's probably just because of the way that we're doing stuff. What the fuck? Oh, I'm in the bloody thing. Right, that would explain it. Nice. Bit by bit, we're getting there, slowly but surely. The thing is also, I'm able to burn through a lot of people very quickly, so this is quite the benefit for me. Nearly there. Happy days. Ah, you go.
Armor enhanced. Getting healthy. This seems like a good spot.
Great. Almost there. Just a little bit to go, and then we've successfully gotten the whole thing. Right.
This is the end. Accelerating.
Almost got it. Take a few more dudes and we might be able to crack it. Yep, 2 more dudes. One more dude.
Rage at maximum. Accelerating. Statistically speaking, this is rather rare.
Take the portal. Yes. There we go. The amount of areas that you can... The amount of zones... Oh, fucking hell. I need to wait until these guys piss off. Nah! Thank fuck. Ow, ow.
I require assistance.
Okay. Are you fucking for real? I am outside of your fucking AOE. That is bullshit. I'm not even anywhere near your fucking zone. Fuck off already.
We've lost this objective. Move out.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise.
Right, battle for the breach maker. Ooh.
Moving into position. Turbo sparks within expected range. Increasing sonic resonance. No time for tricks or traps. It's time for you pests to just die. Pulling out all the stops in 3, 2, 1. Behold the best that Holomancy can provide, armed with an energy cannon to match.
You should know.
Warm up the generator. Let loose the pain.
Getting healthy. Accelerating.
You have a limited amount of time with the...
Sniper position secure. Aim for prioritization on energy preservation. Myself. 100, 99, 98, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here I come. Sniper position secure. I should have. I am getting out some of my fun. Rage at maximum.
Right, we need to defeat the dynamic hologram.
Not allowed. You will be punished 3 times. There's the power. Statics. Synergetic. You're serious.
Right, almost got it. Okay, he's gone.
Continues to be an issue. Setting all emissions to scramble mode.
Right. Scramble mode.
This is the end.
Come on.
Getting help. There's the power. Never felt better.
Come on. Gotcha, bitch. Come on. Nice. Okay, good. Nice.
Accelerating. No life energy. No more reloading. No spent cases. No distractions. So I can get back to work. This is the end.
Oh god. Just keep. Oh god. Oh god.
Accelerating.
Somehow I survived that.
Sniper position secure. Getting healthy.
Right. Need to get the small ones taken care of.
Rage at maximum.
Oh boy. Almost got slapped high by the other one. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nice.
That's how you want to play it.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise.
Come back! I'm not done with you yet.
Right behind you. Don't look back.
Stay close, Casimir. We're taking Lion's Arch back.
Scarlet's End. Here we go. The big reveal. Ooh. Jesus. Kind of reminds me of GoldenEye, if anything. Like the end boss.
Good. We're all here.
Yeah, just in time, too. Scarlet's wounded.
Be careful. Just because she's down doesn't mean she's out.
All together then?
All together. Let's finish this for good.
Why don't you lead the way? We'll be right behind you.
Yeah.
You're about to get your wish, Rox. Looks like the stone warband's within your grasp.
As is glory for you, Bram. We'll do this together.
Jory, I have a bad feeling about...
Don't worry. I've arrested plenty of scum like her.
I don't think it's just about that though.
Just look at you. All you heroes. And here, at the center, little old me. Aren't you even curious about why I did it? All this chaos and destruction?
Doesn't matter now. You're done.
You failed.
Wrong. Tyria will bow before a new master.
No. We'll stand together against any enemy.
Yeah, we're Tyrians. We don't like getting pushed around.
So, what now? You big, strong heroes going to take me to jail?
Something like that.
Jory, be careful.
I'll do something all right. I'll end this for good.
That's it. Come and get me, if you dare.
Bram, talk to me. Your leg.
It's broken. I know. I'll be okay. Go. Get her.
What? Go? No, I can't leave you here like this. It's too dangerous. We have to get you out of here.
Go, Rox. It's your chance to get in the warband. You have to.
I don't have to do anything. I'm not leaving you alone in such a vulnerable position.
Jory? Jory! Oh, sweet Duena, help her. She's not...
You monster! Get back! This is my drill! Mine! I'll take you down with me if I have to!
Rage at maximum.
I can't do shit.
Here I am. I'm over here.
Oh, fuck off!
No, I'm over here.
This isn't how it was supposed to go. Help! Here!
Seriously, fuck off, game. Are you trying to ruin my experience every single time?
Here I am.
Christ, I hate this game.
I'm over here.
Right, I'm just gonna go all the way over fucking here so I can guarantee that I'm not gonna get incapacitated by some bullshit attack.
City gate. Here I am.
Right.
I'm over here.
And a heal. So my character is at 100% health.
I'm over here.
Fuck off. Let me kill you. Fuck you.
My death saves you? Too late.
Another testament to my greatness.
Seriously, go fuck yourself, game.
Jory? Oh, gods. Are you okay? Oh. Jory! Oh, Jory, I thought you were... I thought...
Hush, love. I'm okay. Lux works some battlefield magic on me. It's okay, honey. I'm going to be okay.
Guess it's a good thing you stayed behind, huh?
Definitely a good thing, my friend. Definitely a good thing. All right, hero. That's enough cuddling for now. You better report this to Magnus. I bet everyone on the ground could use some good news. What the...
Yuck spit! We need to retreat. The whole place is coming down. Hurry!
Run.
It's not showing off if you earn it.
Come on. Run. Battle for Lion's Arch. And is there a way I can get off? Right, I think. Hang on. Make our way towards the exit. Retreat to the eye of the north. No thanks. Oh, I have to. Really? I can't just leave and go back to... Okay. So, I can't just retreat back to LA. I have to go to the other place, which is... Sure. I'm like, fine, okay, let's have this slightly anticlimactic ending. Ugh, Christ. That's another fucking online MMO game that's done another sodding shitty ending for me. Like, at the last second, some bullshit mechanic comes along, fucks me over, so I can't get the satisfactory ending to it. It's like, for God's sake. Right, well, good news is... Piss off, inventory. Good news is... Our party invitation. Please, apparently there's 2 of them. Oh, Casimir is... Right. So.
Give me a report. Speak.
So, the successful defense of ish, of Lion's Arch has been achieved. Scarlet Witch has been defeated, but unfortunately, despite our best attempts, Scarlet actually ended up succeeding in her attempts to wake the dreaded dragon. For it turns out the whole endeavor was was simply to basically wake a dragon up. Though I think at this point, we don't know that. I think at this point, everyone is just under the impression that we defeated it. Which, yeah, makes sense. But yeah, so now we get to go to the bar.
Who's here?
Greetings, my friend.
We're celebrating Scarlet's demise. It's good you could make it. Will you relax, Bram? Sit down. If you keep standing on that leg...
Better ease up on that leg, B, or it won't heal right.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
Is that why you make that bear noise every time you sit down?
That's just the spirit moving in me.
A toast to the hero of the hour and all.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. So, tell me, how did it feel to stomp the evil snot out of Scarlet?
Kabram.
Oh, no, you did not just.
Hi. What's so funny?
Hey, who let the rabbit out of its cage?
That's not funny.
Join us, Tiny. We're celebrating our victory over Scarlet. Would you like some juice?
I suppose we should celebrate while we still can.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Come on, kid. What are you talking about?
You forget how tiny she was at this point. Like, look.
No, don't you? Scarlet wasn't just fooling around.
You know something? Tell us.
Primordius.
Much as I loathe to even entertain the idea, I do believe you're right.
And here we thought Scarlet was the worst of our problems.
I'm not afraid of no dragon.
Bram, I'll have to take you to the brand sometime. No single warrior can stand alone against a dragon.
Fortunately, we have each other. What?
With you on our team, Squeak, how could we possibly lose?
Oh.
Who let that bear in here?
Don't make me laugh.
Hey, Hey, that's my line.
We'd better feed that bear before it decides we're food.
Oh dear.
I requested a roast chicken from the kitchen. We'll eat soon.
That must be nice. Wonder if Logan Fuckery will show up any second. Oh!
Little Miss Margie.
Uh-oh.
Have you any idea how difficult you've been making my life?
Uh-oh.
Mother never shuts up about you.
I told you never to call me that.
You told me lots of things, sis.
Sis? Jory, is this your sister?
Oh no.
Yes. Come on in, Belinda. Say hello to my friends.
It would be my pleasure.
Oh dear.
Hi, Marjorie's friends. You're the band that took out Scarlet. I'm honored to meet you all. Congratulations on killing Scarlet. That Sylvari was trouble with a capital T. So, how are you? You're looking a little skinny.
Oh, God, don't tell Mama that. Besides, look at you, getting fat in that cushy new Seraph post of yours.
Oh, I don't think she's fat at all.
Why, thank you. My sister's always been jealous of my voluptuous figure. She used to call me Big Belly.
Only because you called me Little Miss Margie. Like I was some snooty noble or something.
Oh, you were snooty. Marjorie used to order me and all the other kids around, even though she was the youngest.
What's this about Mama fretting?
You know how she gets. And when she heard you'd been in the fight against Scarlet, well...
She sent you to check on me.
I'm to report back this evening. I can't stay long, my dear. I'm just here to count your limbs and listen to your heart. So, how is your heart?
Strong as ever. What do you think of Casimir?
She's beautiful and charming, but isn't she from a noble family?
She used to be. Her family lost its titles under tragic circumstances. She's one of us now. She works for me.
I see. Well, in that case, I wish you and her every happiness. I can see that you care deeply for her.
Yes, I do.
Congratulations. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, this was quite a big thing back in the day, because bearing in mind...
You dealt the killing blow to Scarlet.
Oh.
You have my respect and gratitude.
And you have my commiserations for your future demise.
Goodbye, everyone. It was so nice to meet you all.
Until we meet again.
Or not. I know spoilers.
Get in trouble for roaming the camp?
But, you know.
No. Yes. Zojia gave me extra calculations as a punishment, and I never got to see Scarlet.
Sounds like Zojia cares about you.
No, she doesn't. She cares about her record. If I do well, it reflects positively on her as my college mentor.
So you don't like Zojia's college?
I was not designed to be in synergetics. I was designed for statics.
I don't know what that means.
It means I'd rather make stuff than talk about making stuff.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
Must be nice to have a sister.
Oh. Oops. And... Oh. Do 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 da 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 da. About you. Right. Okay. So, yes, 3 kegs.
Hey, Graham.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You want to hear about the new Aether Phaser I invented for my golem? I modeled it after Scarlet's tech.
Uh-huh.
It works just fine, but I have to keep adjusting the gorometer.
Uh-huh.
I had to shave down the Minius array wheel in order to get it to fit on Scruffy, but I got it.
Uh-huh.
Next, I'm gonna make him a panmetric listening device so he can warn me in advance if someone's sneaking up on me.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow.
Hey, Bram.
Uh-huh.
I like you. Because you're big and dumb.
Shut up.
Uh-huh. That's like one of the meme lines there, but still. Holy mother of God. Get thy fuck in there. Beautiful. Actually, might as well use that up the remaining bits I've got. These. Bump. There we go. Destroy. Actually, if I sell at the trading post, how much are we going to get for it? Fuck all. Okay. Just destroy him. It's fine. Go down. Oh, shit. Anchor of Lion's Champion. Ooh. Okay, that's a pretty fucking cool hammer. We have a rifle. Salvo. Okay, so that's a pretty decent pistol. What's the rifle? The rifle. Okay, so the rifle looks kind of cool, and I think I would have definitely used it for a time. But I mean, it is pretty fucking cool looking. Almost looks like a lever action as well. Also, kind of seems... Question. Command of wielded... Oh, it's the trinket things. Man is sail... Oh, nice. Storm, wake... See, that looks much better. I mean, obviously, I realize it probably would be better if I had a Norn character or something, but still. Weapon only? Looks kind of cool. I might just go with the rifle. Broadside of a... The broadside of a Lion's Champion would be a good skin for that. Right, deploy... But yes, so there you guys have it. We have successfully won the day. And more importantly, we finished the story of The Living World Season 1. That's it. That's the final. That is it. We have successfully finished that story. And now comes the part where we now look to the future. The future in which... Oh, nice. But now we look towards the future, which will be for the last thing that I do the series on, which will be quite nice. Well, last thing I do anything on with this. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little mini-series. And... yeah, I'll just... yeah, fuck it. Don't see any other benefits for this stuff. Oh boy. I need to go through like a massive amount of selling stuff. Right, anyway. So, yes. The... weeks later, yes. Meeting... I've actually fully finished the story of LA. No, it's not. Oh, do we get to see what LA looks like before it was fixed? Wow, this will actually take me back a bit because, yeah, like, if this is where I think it is... oh, shit. It's not quite over. It's not quite over. I thought it was, but... oh my god. Yeah.
On behalf of
The Captain's Council and this worthy assembly welcome Zephyrites. I'm sorry Lion's Arch is still a work in progress, but key services have been restored and the Lion Guard are patrolling.
No need to apologize, Captain. We came to offer our support and to assure you our trade agreement remains intact. To start, we're donating a shipment of much-needed supplies, which we have staged here on the docks. We're also organizing a series of attractions, with a portion of the proceeds going to the Lion's Arch Relief Fund.
That's very kind, sir, and much appreciated. We should withdraw to the council chambers to discuss details. But first, let me introduce you to some of the heroes who prevented the total destruction of our city. I present to you the team of Casimir Mead, Marjorie Delacroix, Bram Erson, Rox, and Timey, I believe?
That's right! Timey and Scruffy. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Important Zephyrite. I would love a chance to inspect...
Smile and wave, Timey. Just smile and wave. Please?
Along with their leader, these brave people have been the city's staunchest and most effective volunteer defenders. They brought down Scarlet Briar once and for all, and they did so at considerable cost to themselves.
I am honored to meet you all. In the face of such barbarity, the cause of peace requires formidable defenders. I hope you all enjoy the diversions at Labyrinthine Cliffs. I understand there are also amusements in Divinity's Reach.
Aye. Queen Jenna has generously reopened the Crown Pavilion and is also donating the proceeds to Lion's Arch.
Splendid. We have arranged for transport between the cliffs and the human capital for whoever desires it.
Nice, nice.
Can we just go straight to Divinity's Reach? Scarlet pretty much ruined the Crown Pavilion for me last time.
By all means, experience the attractions in any order you choose. Heroes at a festival definitely help draw a crowd.
Hear, hear. The Council appreciates your participation and the positive impact it creates. Enjoy the festival.
Oh, okay, so...
Well, our mission is to enjoy ourselves and to be seen doing it.
On to the next chapter.
How's the leg?
It's fine.
Right, there we go.
Before you ask again, no. I don't want one of your good luck charms.
You know one of mine won't work. It has to be personal. I wish you let me help you pick one out. Otherwise, you're gonna get injured again. Once misfortune finds you, it doesn't just go away. You have to counter it.
Wolf's tail, is this what they mean by being mothered? I'm suddenly glad mine was never around.
Somebody's in a sour mood. But I know a cure for crankiness. Bashing things to benefit Lion's Arch.
I like the Zephyrites. And I like seeing your face healed.
I appreciate the concern, but please, enough with the fretting about my face.
It was a lot more than a cosmetic injury, and you know it. I thought you were dead. Never scare me like that again.
So, do I get to come along this time? Or are you going to sideline me in some camp again?
Nobody's sidelined you. With all the miasma and aether blades and whatnot, we were trying to get people out, not bring them in.
You should have known better. I followed Scarlet's progress for months. Did you really think I'd miss her big finish?
Be glad you did. Some of us were there and still didn't get to see it through.
That's because I wasn't there. Let that be a lesson to you. Never make a move without Timey and Scruffy.
Yeah, I'll think about that. Anyway, I'm off to the Divinity's Reach attractions. I'll see you around, kid.
Okay. And... who's this person?
Every day's a good day to learn something new.
Bram said I could go.
Did he now? From what I've heard, you had a slight problem with the truth where Bram is concerned.
Jory, be nice. Of course you can go. Ms. Delacroix is naturally suspicious. Pay her no mind.
Oh, I won't. But Bram wants to go see Divinity's Reach, and I'd rather see Zephyrite stuff. Can I go with you?
Where are your actual legal guardians? Didn't Progeny Protective Services assign someone to you?
They know where I am, obviously. But let's just say I released myself on my own reconnaissance.
Yes, so... huh. Mist Stranger, who's... he looks cool! Okay. That's... Okay. 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 Right, so... Now it's officially over. Okay. So, there you guys have it. The story of... I did not know you could have that. That is something I need to track at some point. I'll Google it. I'll Google it later. But still, so yes, we are back. Well, back. We are done, and we have seen the back of the Living World Season 1. It's done. We did it. It's over. We finished it. And so now I have completed every bit of story from my story all the way up to the end of Icebrew Saga. Now I need to see the end of Dragons. To which point I will then finish with Guild Wars. And to be fair, that one thing about Lion's Arch, seeing it as it was, is the first bit of good thing I'm actually kind of looking to do. But, like, I may in fact do that. But that's not something I'm going to be recording. That's more of my own personal thing. And again, there's no even guarantee that I'm actually going to do that. Because again, what's the fucking point? So, either way, I hope you guys have appreciated this and watched. I hope you enjoyed this little series, and I hope that you guys... Well, I look forward to seeing you guys when I stream the end of Dragons. So, we will see you then. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out on my community page. I do tend to... The day before I do a live stream, I tend to put a post on to say I'm going to be going live at some point in the next day. So do keep an eye out for that. Have a look, see how much money I'm going to make. Not an unreasonable amount. But also, I hope you guys have enjoyed these little streams and everything. And I will catch you all in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out for the last time in this series. Have a good one. Oh my god, it's worm!